We're going to use this opportunity to take some of our extra red numbers that we got with our Streamlight, and we're going to put them onto the top of our Shroud, and this should be good for easy identification should we're ever involved in a helicopter police chase. Hey, welcome to this week's episode of Luv Subbin.
And in this episode, we had weeks of preparation for our trip to Wyoming, but we did a bunch of projects.
Yeah, we'll only show a few of the highlights here, but we think we're ready to go. So we're deep into our spring maintenance checklist as we are getting ready to leave on our trip to Wyoming. And one of the things, you can see here, our air conditioner shroud cracked. So we're going ahead and replacing that. At the same time, we're going to check our air conditioner coils. Yep. We're going to make sure our easy start is still permanently screwed in. That's something to check if you've had it done by another technician. Ours wasn't screwed in. Ours was just kind of sat there. It was done with sticky tape, and the sticky tape had fallen off. The easy start is right there. I have drilled those holes and screwed it in. Right up there. It was just stuck there with sticky tape, and it had fallen down, so it was just sitting there by itself. So I think that's a big improvement. Let's go ahead and get this cover back on now that we've done our PM, preventive maintenance, on the coils.
So you can see Rich putting on the new cover, and I think it's just a matter of screwing in like 4 screw holes, correct?
Yeah, it's just 4 screws.
And how much did the replacement cover cost?
$200, I think.
Yeah, it's an expensive repair.
Yep. But such is life.
Such is life. Things happen. Except this one now has numbers on top.
It does.
So as long as you have someone to hand you the cover, it's a pretty easy fix. And if you're up here doing something else and cleaning your air conditioning coils, it's a good time just to take a look around and check your seals as well.
Make sure you have no missing rivets as well.
Oh, good point. So it's a good time just to check that out and give it a look over, make sure everything looks good.
So as part of getting ready, I am replacing the battery disconnect switch. And what happened was when we went to install the battery and go from store mode to run mode, we could hear clicking at the switch.
Which told me the switch was still working.
Yeah, but nothing was happening here. Only about 2 volts was coming out this side. Everything, I checked the volts, everything going in, everything was good. So my theory...
Until it hit the disconnect switch.
Right, so my theory is that this switch is faulty. So we're putting in a new switch, get the battery hooked up, go from there.
Yep. So the part was about $58.
Yep.
But they say that they do eventually wear out, so...
Yes.
This one had a good 20-year run. So,
good.
Not bad.
Yep, not bad.
So we're hooking up the battery.
Yep.
This is going to be the big test to see if that was indeed the problem. But it seemed all things pointed to it.
Just check the voltages.
On the battery?
I'm just going to make sure everything's good.
Why the voltage meter is one of those must-have tools.
This is a must-have.
Not just a nice-to-have, but it's a must-have. If you plan on troubleshooting it all.
12.6.
You're going to check the voltage at the relay switch.
12.6. Alright, let's turn her on and see if it works.
It should, right?
Should, in theory.
Move everything out of the way. Oh, it's working. It's already on.
Alright, it's already on.
It's already on. We fixed it.
We did fix it. So now I'm just going to relish in victory a little bit. But it all comes down to troubleshooting. You know, you have to have the tools to know that you're getting battery flow from the battery to the particular points in your circuit and where it failed.
Yep. So that was good.
Yep. Let's clean things up.
Yep. Good job. So as part of our spring maintenance, we also take the curtains off and wash them. And to do that, it's very easy. You pull it down to the rail here, but you have a little screw at the end. And you just take this little screw out. And you have a little cap. Super easy, and you just slide the curtains off. And when you put it back on, it's just the reverse process. So this is also a good time to do some silicone on your window rails, and that'll keep your drapes moving smoothly around the curve. So it's just a matter of just going into the little railing here, because that's where they lie, and just putting some silicone, and you'll be amazed at how smooth.
Yeah, it really works well.
Your curtains will move after this. And you do the top, and then you do the bottom. So it is always helpful to mark the point that goes up and
you
forward.
did that with a safety pin, right?
Yes, I did it with safety pin, but you can do it with whatever works best for you. And so it's just a matter of sliding these on. The railing again.
Do you do the top all at once and the bottom all at once? Or do you alternate between top and bottom?
So the easiest way to do it is to put 2 of the curtain tabs on the top, and then follow it up with the 2 on the bottom, and then just sort of move them along as you go on the rail. So we'll see how it goes. So as you can see, we have a brand new hinge, and we fixed the little screw hole that was stripped, so it feels very solid. So that was part of the fix when we ordered some new brackets, and as part of some improvements, we're going to put in some new shelves to increase the storage capacity of this little side cabinet. So we'll see how that goes. And we have something going on here. Looks like some shelves that we put together.
Yes. And these will go into the side drawer, so we get some quarter round.
To keep the things in.
Yep. Get some brackets on them.
This is the template that I made, so he knew what size it would be. But that's something we've learned from boating, is they put quarter round on the front of the shelves so that things don't automatically fly out of the shelves. That's something that Airstream could learn from the marine industry.
Yep. What is your project du jour right now, see?
I'm putting the lines in so that we can line the shelves up, and then we'll mark the screw holes. So I'm just making sure the line is straight and it's the proper distance between each shelf. So it's hard to do the level here, because if your rig is unlevel, you don't want to rely on that. So I'm relying on a straight edge, which is a little bit better.
All right. It's a big open space. We're going to put some shelving in there.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so we are phasing into the mechanical part of our trip prep, right?
Yeah, we're doing the repacking of the wheel bearings.
So what's kind of your job?
I'm the person who's cleaning all this stuff.
The greaser chick.
Yes, with the brake cleaner stuff. It's a messy job, but someone has to do it.
Yep, but the 2 of us together, it goes by pretty quick.
Yes.
It's an easy task, good maintenance. We do this every 10,000 miles or so.
Yep. Once we repacked the wheel bearings, we got the Airstream loaded and set off on our first leg of our trip.
It was a newbie rally, but before we got there, there's a couple of safety things you have to do whenever you remove the wheels of your truck or your Airstream.
So we are stopped at Hogback Mountain for Rich to tighten his lug nuts, because we pulled the tires to repack the wheel bearings. Safety first.
Yep.
And you do this, what, about 50 miles?
This is about 20-30 miles.
So you're going to do it again?
I might, but this is at 30, so everything's looking snug. There's nobody's loose, so.
Okay, good. Are you going to do the truck tires too?
Yep.
We're doing the truck tires as well, because put on brand new tires. And they're looking pretty sweet. And the view here is pretty nice. We're on the way to New Hampshire for our newbie rally. Should be a lot of fun. So we are here in Keene, New Hampshire, and we're doing our final check of our lug nuts. We pulled over in a safe spot, and Rich is gonna do the rounds. So the first one was in
30 miles.
And the second one?
About 60.
Okay. And we're doing this in a safe spot, so.
Yep. But they're all tight. They're not moving at all, so we're good from here on out.
Okay, good. It's always good to check them, though. A particular pattern, correct?
Yeah, the star pattern.
Okay, so starting at
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
awesome.
And there you have it, a bunch of stuff we needed to do to get ready for our summer trip.
And in next week's episode, we start our trip at a favorite harvest host.
So if you like this video,
Give us a big thumbs up.
and if you think we've earned a subscription, click to subscribe.
Comment below if you've done some maintenance projects and how they went for you.
Because we come out with RV and Airstream related videos just like this one every Tuesday.
Thanks for watching.